you wanna have fun in a magic space, all you gotta do is make one yourself. Sing the stories that take place. Love a dragon, fight an elf. We can make our dreams come true and then make a book about it.
Can I hear you?
Just remember to never doubt it. That the story's up to you. That the story's up to you. That the story's up to you.
Yeah, I can hear you cough.
Yes, you can hear me cough. Welcome in. Let me fix you. Wait. Let's fix that really fast. Capture me. Get me. Oh, wait. Window. This? Yes, there we go. Let me fix that a little more. Put it a little up there. There he is, everybody. Welcome in, Mr. Octavian, or do you prefer Dexro? What is your...
No, Octavian is fine. That's my real name, so yeah.
Nice. So, guys, we have here with me the creator, the main developer, and what other title? Is CEO appropriate?
Technically, yeah, it is. Even if it is super hard for me to get adjusted to this position, I guess.
You deserve all the praise, man. Come on. So we have the creator and the main programmer and CEO and the mind behind Kallitone. I have Kallitone on half of my screen, as you can see, so you can see it properly. Kallitone is a new app that is going to come out. Do we have like an approximation, like a year, a month, 2 years? What, you have something in mind about?
For sure next year. For sure next year, it might be like 2 months, the best. Maybe 3 months. It all depends on the paperwork and other things that don't have to do with development.
So
like
by summer?
I think that definitely by summer.
Definitely by summer. So it's very, very positive. I was like even expecting somewhere in 2026. So you're saying in the first 6 months of 2026, that's great. So what this app is about, which is now on beta, and you guys have the option to join in and help on the testing of the site. Like the more people that join and use the site, the more data these people can collect and clean, fix, prepare, whatever. Now, if you want to join, there is a referral link. I'm going to put it on screen as well. I got a little screenshot of that earlier on. So there is a referral link on my Twitch on the About, right? But is this the one? It is. Here it is. There you go. This is my referral code under my on top of my camera. So if you go on Kallitone and join now, you can use this referral code, or you can click the link that is available on my Twitch screen if you want to join and check it out. I want you, Octavian, to tell us what is different from Kallitone and other competitive or already existing music apps. What is the gimmick?
Oh, well, I think that in order for me to explain that, I should go backwards in time to the genesis of how everything actually started.
First of all, I want to. I use Octavian. Of course, I don't want to dox you or anything. I forgot to introduce you to people. It's my fault. I never had an interview before in the channel, right? Sorry about that.
What doxing? I mean,
no.
People can find me. As long as they know about Kallitone, I have like a public profile. I mean, everything is like in the open. It's hard to hide from this kind of doxing. I mean, maybe you will not know my address, but
But
everything else about me.
Everything that you want to share on this stream is up on you, is what I'm trying to say. Like, because we had some conversations, and like I may know where you live, not exactly, but you know, I'm not going to say any of these things. why I'm saying that, we met on my Twitch stream. I was playing music, and you came in to enjoy some music and request some stuff. And we had a conversation. We met on Discord later on, and you told me about Kallitone, and I was like, "Wow, that's a great idea." And you seemed like such a good person, and that's why I told you we could talk about these things here for people that may be interested.
Yeah,
Um,
thank you.
you 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 want to share your past, you want to share how you came with the idea, and go from there. Feel free to do it with
Yeah,
us.
I think that's kind of important because after all, Kallitone didn't grow in a vacuum. I mean, it is strongly linked to my life experience, at least when it comes to those kind of things. And for me, I mean, when I was in high school, first of all, I was like lucky or unlucky to have a job, and I was making enough money to understand that freedom is more important than revenue. At least back
Absolutely.
at that time. So anyway, so there were two things. So on one hand, I had like an income which was out of the ordinary for someone who is a teenager. On the other hand, I do remember that I was uh, and I was looking at the cars and planes and everything, and I was at oh, like look at this technology where humanity has arrived. Like we can fly in the sky. Do you understand how incredible that is? uh, and
Yeah.
anyway, thinking about it, then some other thought went to my head, and my thought was like, uh, look, all this technology that I see, everything has been created in the past, like what, 200 years, 300 years, something like that. Let's say 2000 years. And then I got super angry because I realized that humanity like lost a lot of time. I don't know, living in caves and other things. And
Oh, you
I
say
was thinking at myself,
but living in caves and losing that time was the initial delay. What about the
yeah,
multiple
yeah,
years of war? What about this century, the Dark Ages, where they started burning everything that humanity had already
yeah,
accumulated?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I get what you're
yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah. So again, because of I realized that we lost a lot of time. I also realized that look, I am mortal, which maybe one day humans will not be mortal. Maybe we'll be able to live as long as we want, or maybe we can be able to teleport, or who knows what the future will bring. And at that point, I said, okay, how can I make it in such a way so that I don't have to die? Which is a little bit crazy, but if you think about it, is at least for me, it seems like a natural thought to have because I only have one life, and if I don't do anything about it, I will eventually die, which I don't like. Then I looked at what I can do about it, and one option was to start being good at school and go into research and do other things. But then I was thinking, like, first of all, I'm not in that position anymore, and also like there are so many good scientists out there, and no one pays attention to it. And I was thinking, like, what else can I do? What is the problem? Why don't we have enough progress in our society? And the
The
next thing that
misuse of capitalism. Sorry, and other things.
yeah,
But
yeah. Well, my first thought was that religion is to blame, but that was like a childish thought. And then
it played
I
a part. It plays a part on slowing progress. It played a historical part on slowing progress. But the, who is behind religion? Let's
yeah, who
keep
you
your train
can
of thoughts.
well humans are, I can say. And then of course my next thought was like as you mentioned, like a capitalist system. But uh, capitalism, at least in my opinion, is a good thing. The only problem is that it doesn't work. And why doesn't it work as it should work? And what I understood back then was that we had a problem with a misallocation of funds. Like, for example, if you have a business and you want to invest in a musician, let's say, or into a scientist or whatever, you need to calculate your risks there. You cannot afford to go. to the crazy people and put money into their pockets in order for you to receive a return, because most of the time you lose. So I was thinking that uh, maybe that's what I need to do in this life. I have to make money and then play around and invest
Well,
into people that I think they have a chance of changing the world. Yeah.
it kind of sucks that you have to do it, but it's very, very mature and realistic. And when you come to this realization that everybody wishes they didn't have to worry about money and do their own thing, but the only way to not have to worry about money is to make enough. That's the only way.
Yeah, exactly. And not only to make enough, because uh, another thing that I did realize in time was that if tomorrow you receive like 100 million, let's say, euros or whatever, for sure you'll not know what to do with those money and you'll lose them investing into stupid things, like maybe someone who sends you snake oil and who knows what. Because think about it. Uh,
Well, the snake oil, of course not. Now, all the RAM money can buy for my PC, probably,
yeah,
right?
yeah, probably. Yeah. So I was thinking like it is not enough for me to make money. I need to make money in a way in which I have like a steady income so that it covers for my misinvestments. Like for example, if
For
I help
example, like Vareso would put 100 million on black, and by the end he would have 200 million, he says. But sure, go. The wrong investments, yes, talking about.
yeah, the wrong investments. And then I was thinking like, w- why is it that I do? Okay, so let me explain it this way. Like even if I make enough money so that I can invest in people, it doesn't really solve the issue, because I am only a human and I don't know how to pick. I don't know how to find the right people to invest into it. So actually, what we are missing is a system that can find like true value in the world. Like, like think of sources of alternative energy. Like you have like those guys that promise you green energy. Some of them are talking about magnets that are generating energy forever. Others are talking about, I don't know, solar panels or whatnot.
I
You as a
used
human,
to,
you are
yeah, I used to hang
in a
out with
in,
scientists.
yeah.
I,
But
I,
but you are you cannot be like a dictator who picks like this is the guy that he will succeed in life. This is the idea that is good, or things like this. Because you
well,
are limited.
society dictates that if you pay for it, you kind of choose where to put your money in,
Mhm.
right?
And I
So,
think that is the right approach with some caveat, of course, because you need like a healthy system behind it in order for that to truly pull out the value out of what you find in the humanity.
yeah,
So,
and you cannot always rely on your own judgment. You have to have a bigger source of like knowledge, like feelings. Like you feel differently than listening to the same song than I do, and then you feel different 10 years from now from listening to the same song that you listened years ago. And people in Greece have a different different musical culture
preferences.
growing
Yeah.
up, right? And other
Mhm.
people in America have different culture growing up, and if you go to other places, you may be fascinated or alienated by differences and stuff like that. And in order to make as much universally as possible platform to choose the right thing, you need as many opinions and realities and feelings as you can gather to make them universal choice, the golden medium, let's say, or whatever.
Mhm.
Am I getting what you're trying to say?
Um, maybe,
Maybe.
but
Sorry for interrupting you, though. Go on.
yeah, no problem, no problem. So yeah, anyway, moving a couple of years later in my life, I did manage to make enough money to be retired, not enough to invest into things, and my first choice was to, I don't know, to live life, maybe move on an island, like don't worry about work and income and the rest. But uh, but I realized that I am not that kind of human. Like first year was a bliss. Second year, I already started thinking of what can I do, what can I do, what can I do. Like I have to start something, and then I was thinking like, okay,
Oh,
let me go back to my yeah. Go on, go on.
sorry. There you go. I
Mhm.
I
So
I pressed underscroll on your thing to do something, and your picture disappeared. Sorry. Go on.
mhm. So I was thinking, okay, let me give it another shot at this thing of finding value in the world. So because I was like a grown up man by this stage, I already
Where
learned
did
a
you grow
lot
up?
of.
Suvi on chat wants to know where did you grow up because
Oh,
she likes
I grew
your
up
accent.
in Romania. I grew up like close to Bucharest. I would say like 1 hour away from it, something like that. Yeah,
Okay, and
and my accent, I could never get rid of it, and I will never
I,
be able to get rid of it.
you're talking to the Greekest accent on the internet. So yeah, I get it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Now, also, we will get on the question and the policy about AI when we get there in a minute. We have a little backstory going on. Go, keep going.
So yeah. So I was looking like, how can I create a system in which I can extract value from the market, if you want to call it, and which market should this market be? Like initially, I was thinking, let me create like a alternative peer review paper. But the problem is that with peer review, you don't have enough attention from the public. You don't have enough funds. So I will, even if I create something that works there, I will not be able to tell if my solution is good or not. And then the second thing that came to my mind was the music industry. And the reason why I fixed on music industry was because of, first of all, when I used to work, I worked as a game developer, and I had the chance to be in some musical projects involved. Like, for example, I've been a developer of Bird and Cage. Of Bird and Cage is this musical game in which lots of famous bands participated and whatnot.
What is the
And
name again? Sorry, what is the name?
of Bird and Cage, I will leave it. I
Yeah,
will leave a link.
mhm.
Yeah. Well,
It's
the
a
game
new.
is not that cool, but music is great.
I think we talked about it on private. You said you dropped some big names there, and I was impressed, to be honest. And I was impressed that it didn't kick off, right? Uh,
Uh,
mm.
the game sold a little bit from what I know, but it wasn't a major success. And the reason of it not being a major success, it wasn't due to the music; it was due to the game itself. Like
Okay, I
the
get it.
music was great. I still love the music,
But
but
yeah,
but
if the
what I
game is,
noticed,
yeah, if it's not a good
yeah,
game,
and,
it's not gonna sell. It's simple as that. We know that now.
exactly. Exactly. But the thing that I saw, like working with that game, was in what bad state the music industry is. I mean, artists, even famous ones, are paid very little. And another thing that shocked me was that public doesn't have rock stars anymore. There is no artist for real out there which is super famous. It is like everything is a wash.
Don't let Taylor Swift fans hear you say that.
Yeah. Well, there are some accidents like that, but for the most of the part,
Come on, Taylor Swift is good. She's actually a very good artist, even though not everything is amazing in my taste, but she's actually really good. I think that she worked hard to be where she is, if I'm honest with you. Right? And she
I,
worked hard for the industry because she reclaimed her old songs used to belong to a company. You know that scandal about Taylor
Mhm.
Swift?
Yeah, a
Uh,
little bit I know about it.
so basically, I don't know a lot, but what happened is when she was young, she recorded with a company. They kept the recordings and the tapes, and they would make millions out of her. And she would take them to court for years, and she won the court case, and she got back the ownership of her own music, right? after many,
Yeah,
many,
that
many years. And that's great for the rest of the industry. So I will never throw hate at her, even though it's not exactly my taste on music, right? But CD,
yeah, definitely. But you
but
got to
not,
a
but it's
very
not
good
a rock
point.
star. She is as much of a rock star as we have today, I guess, right? I would say.
She is, but she is one of the few. That's
You
what I
know,
was saying.
of course, absolutely, and also I can find her everywhere. What about
Yeah,
what about the
and
rest
you
of?
see, you just pointed something which I think it is super important out. Even if you are not a true fan of her music, you still are able to identify the value of her work. And I think that music is subjective up to a point. I think the subjectivity starts when you decide of what to listen to tonight, but not when someone asks you the question, "Is this music good or bad?" In that moment, I think you kind of know. I think art goes beyond subjectivity, up to a point, of course, because we all have our preferences.
It's a lot of people out there, and there is a lot of weirdos amongst them, and everybody has a taste, and everything
Hmm.
created has an audience. Now,
Oh,
statistics are statistics, right? And there are four chords that if you play them together, you will probably make a catchy song. That's the truth.
yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, to move things along, like um, I was thinking about this music industry and how can
Vareso
I
says the reason we don't have rock stars is because of music discoverability, and that's what I said. That's what I meant, and that's what Kallitone will do, and is trying to do. I think is because I said you can find no cat girl. No, you didn't. We started a little while ago. You can find uh, Taylor Swift everywhere. She's everywhere. She's on
Mhm.
the advertisements. She's suggested on top of lists. She drops a single. It's everywhere every day on TikTok, on YouTube, on all media. What happens with the people that don't have the resources or didn't have the chance when they were 16 to be in the industry or stuff like that? That's what Vareso is saying because there would be more rock stars if people could discover them and push them to become rock stars and not the rock stars that are allowed or dictated by the industry itself, right? And not the people.
close, close. I, me looking at rock stars, what I think they did that they made them become rock stars. Rock stars. They had their own personality. They were authentic, and I think this is what we lost since the internet appeared. And how we lost it is like this. Um, like for example, if you put your song somewhere on the internet right now, there is like an algorithm that is super shallow, superficial, that decides if you should become popular or not. Music is not enough for you to be visible. You have to do some other things to play this game of promotion algorithm. So you need to work on your image. You need to be like the others on the internet who are doing similar things to you, so that you rise up. Yeah. Unfortunately, algorithm cannot promote authenticity. If you are different, then you have a problem right now, because it doesn't know how to sort you if, if you are
Yep.
in a different league. Uh, so this is one problem that we have. Another problem that we have with the music industry is that you need to spend time working on your image more than you need to spend time working
To
on your
making
craft as a
music.
musician.
Oh my God. Yes.
So so because of this, you can imagine that the quality of music drops more and more and more. Okay, in some aspects, music now sounds way better than it used to sound, but all of those aspects are super technical. Like mastering is at a new level, recording is at a new level. But
Even
when it comes to,
production is at
yeah,
a new level.
even production, but when it comes of feelings, of new ideas, of music used to change this world at one point. There were those weird ideas that got promoted with music.
I am an
Now we
IRL
don't have
bard,
that.
man. I play bard on D&D and in real life. I have this exact ideals like you. Like I take responsibility on when I write my lyrics because I know that I was a teenager and I heard an obscure band at some point, and it got stuck in my brain what I heard in
Mhm.
this obscure when I was a teenager. And if a teenager hears my music, I don't want him to do something bad. Because I know that there is a potential that something I write will change somebody's view of things. There's a big
Yeah, it
responsibility
has
in
the
my brain
potential
and
if
a
it
big
reaches that.
power, and it's like Spider-Man music. With great
Mm,
power comes responsibility. At the
or at least
lowest,
it should be like
the
that.
least, the
Because right
least of
now,
responsibility. We don't give a fuck. We just want the power. Go on. Sorry, I'm joking.
yeah. Anyway, I was saying that it should be like that as you described. But the harsh reality right now is that if you create something, you put it online, and no one ever will reach it. You might be lucky, and somehow the algorithm saw you dressed up as a penguin or whatnot, and push you forward. But that's not
You
the
gave
way
me an
to
idea now.
go.
Next video clip, I will dress as a penguin. For sure. I swear to God, I will do something like that. If it means I get
Yeah,
some
yeah.
views.
Yeah, and again, I want to make it very clear. The problem is not that we have some bad actors that are doing wrong for the music. The problem, that, as the way that I see it, is the algorithm itself. Even if you have the best intentions out there, you cannot get out of this grip in which we put ourselves in. Because again, it all goes back to how do you select the proper content to promote. As a YouTube algorithm, Spotify, or whatever, you have no ability to do that. You can only look at what people are, I don't know, liking, like by pressing the like button or repeating or whatever, those super shallow metrics. And even if you have like a super smart AI, it doesn't matter because that AI doesn't have the proper information to decide which new musician has to be promoted. So we are stuck if we go on the same path.
So what's the
So
solution we have for that?
in my opinion, and again, I might be wrong, but at least
Hey, you take your shot, man. You take your shot.
yeah.
Many of us have
uh,
opinions and ideas and don't take the shot. You do, so don't be ashamed of that.
yeah, look, I am into this deep. Like I will not stop. So in my opinion, I think that we should get rid of those custom-made algorithms, recommendations based on your taste and everything, and just have like uh, the algorithm replaced with humans. And here is where Kallitone comes in. Like the way that Kallitone works is uh, you as a user, you have two options. You either just subscribe for to have access to the music on the platform as you do on the other streaming platforms.
Do you have
Either you go
a
to,
price range in mind? Do you
yeah,
have this?
you have like three types of subscriptions. It will start at 5 USDs, 10 and 20 USD. It depends
Okay.
on how much music you listen to and some other things. It will all make sense once it is up on the platform.
Okay.
But I think for average listener, like 5 per month subscription will do the trick.
So similar
But
similar to the competitive platforms. But
yeah,
there is but
for
there is
now it is similar.
but there is another way. Yes.
Yes, there is another way. So another way is to benefit for free of music, but
There we go.
instead of you watching ads, yeah, you go to that place. And how does it
Select
work here? You select whatever, yeah, and you are
yeah.
presented with two random songs
Mm-hmm.
with two random samples. You cannot see the name of the song, you cannot see the band of the song, uh, and it is super important, in my opinion, for those songs to be random, because one thing that we need to avoid is
Random
to stop.
on the category tag you chose.
Yeah,
Random rock
exactly. Yeah,
song. So there is still. Oh, I mean, I feel like listening to some pop music now. Let's put the pop tag, right? And also, if you go all
exactly.
tags, it's a big roulette of music.
Yeah, and it has to be a roulette, because one thing that we have to avoid is for bands that already have like a fan base, to send their people in, send them to this section, and ask them to vote for their songs. Because if they do that, they will ruin everything. But if it is random and you cannot say tell the name, and then your judgment will not be influenced like that.
Well,
From what I think.
Suvi mentioned earlier that she loves what Taylor Swift does and all the good things she's doing and the empowerment, but she doesn't like, and I don't like either, the crazy fans that will go and do anything and do bullshit and send death threats to people and like stuff like that. So I'm guessing there will be people like that will go and wait to listen to the Taylor Swift voice and only vote that.
Well,
But it's going to be hard for them to do. It's going to be the
but here
hardest for
comes
them
the
to do.
second part.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think it will be impossible for them to do, because once you are here. So, do you remember when I told you that one problem with the algorithms is the input that we give them? It is super shallow. So, a like, a
Yes.
repeat, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So, how it works here? You as a voter, you are forced to listen to at least 15 seconds of each track. So that means that in this stage, you will have to spend a minimum of 30 seconds, and you have access to 2 random songs. So even if you are, I don't know what, crazy fan, in order for you to reach Taylor Swift or whatever your band is, you will have to wait in line maybe for days, for
Depending,
weeks.
yeah, when the platform, I mean, it could be easy now because how many songs are we up now? I don't know, but
I
it's
think 150, something like that.
150 songs you can listen into an afternoon, some people. So it could be repetitive now if you put them in a big, but when the library gets 1,000 artists, okay, then or more, it will be a game changer, right? You will have to wait in
Yes.
line for a long time. And also,
Yeah.
you said something about songs that are not getting played a lot, to getting priority in those lists, right? So every song in the platform will
So
appear
all
in the same
songs here
amount.
have yes, all songs have an equal chance here. I mean, it is pure random. It means that if on the platform are like 100 songs, as a voter, you have to vote 50 times to stumble upon a song of that you want. So
Mhm.
I lost
So,
my train
so,
of thought. But
so even if you wait for your 50 songs to click hard on Taylor Swift, it means that 50 more songs behind you have been listed, and you had the chance to listen to 50 new
listen
more songs, etc., etc.
and
So,
judge.
so, so it cannot be rigged that way, is what I'm trying to say. Do you guys wanna
Exactly.
do you guys wanna test this out, see how it works, or do you gonna explain a little more before we do it? I don't want to cut you off for 30 seconds, is what I'm saying, if you haven't finished. But I would like to show
Yeah.
people how it works. And
Yeah. Why not? Why not?
this
Go for it.
also gives you points and pays you. That's so. If we
Mhm.
go back on the Explore tab, it says be paid to find the next Kallitone superstar. Right?
And we'll get to those to this system as well, like, because
Okay,
I think it
okay.
is super
Okay,
important.
guys, are you ready to vote on chat? I want you to vote on chat. We're gonna listen to the first song. Let's see.
Yeah, I hear nothing. I hope it is not craft.
I'm sorry, Octavian.
Is
Okay? Wanna hear it again? Or
you cannot.
we cannot. Okay, that's
No,
okay. But I can later, I think. Let's hear the second one.
yes.
What are the chances?
Well, it is 1 in 60, I think.
What are the chances? What are the chances? It was my song, the Greek one too. What are the chances? What if it was me against Claire? It would be great. It would be so fun. So you guys wanted me to vote 2 because it's my song, but I'm gonna vote 1 because it's the number 2 is my song. So that's how I'm not gonna vote.
No.
I'm not.
Vote 2.
I'm not gonna vote my own song. I refuse. Vareso says 1. I have a partner. There you go. Vote 1. I'm not that guy. I will never be that guy. You guys go vote for me if you want. There is a referral code on top of as well, and under my stream, guys. If you like the shit, okay, you go check it out as well. We're just showing you guys. Now I forgot to listen to the whole songs, so I have to listen to the second pair of songs. Hopefully, it's not me again. Let's see, real fast. Okay. Wait a minute, the second one became good, and it wasn't at the beginning. That's so weird. Do you have to vote, Kavur says, if you don't like either?
You can skip.
So I just click the next button and we skip those.
Yeah. And soon you'll have like a draw button.
And then a draw button would be nice, soon. So people say 1, people say 2. So the first one was decent from the beginning, but the second one was raw, and then it became professional. So it was really unprofessional at the beginning, but maybe it was a dealer's choice of sorts, right?
Or you can listen to full songs now and make a proper.
Okay. So if I have to vote first before I listen to the.
No. First, you need to listen to them, and then
I can listen to all. So before I vote, I can choose to really listen the whole songs, and I click on the bar.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the classic standard quality one, but what was wrong with this? Did it play on top of it? Because it didn't start like maybe. Oh. I know what's happening. Somebody make the chorus of this song and somebody tried to rap in between, and the rap vocals in between suck ass. They are horrible. But not the raw rapping part. Not the raw rapping part, but the quality of the recording. And I think that this is a YouTube song that somebody stole.
Maybe. And I am, in a way, I'm happy that you stumble upon this song, because this song explains why the sample of 15 seconds is also random and not picked by the musician itself. Because imagine that the second song, the whoever made it will pick the mid part, the one that sounds professional.
Yes.
And then people will listen to it and they will vote, oh, this sounds good, and it will rise up, and then when real people want to listen to they got. But because it is random, he will not be able to escape with this kind of tricks.
Yep. Suvi, it was not bad mixing, love. Somebody downloaded a YouTube beat, maybe a free YouTube beat, but that's not for commercial use. And recorded something on their phone and mixed it in. That's what happened. No, it's not mansplaining. It's music production splaining. It has nothing to do with mansplaining. So I will vote the first one because it's made by someone, actually. And that's great, because this first one will rise up and the second one will not. And that's how we know when a song is good And it says here match 3 session tokens 6. What is the 6 tokens I got?
So the way that we pay royalties to musicians is not by stream. It is by second of music that users are listening to. And how we count the seconds is in those tokens that you see there. Like for example, if you have right now 6 tokens, it means that you can listen for 6 minutes for free on the platform. So basically, you are rewarded with currency that is used inside the app to move value from subscription users to
So I never have to
musicians.
pay. I never have to
You
pay.
never have to
I just go in
pay,
voting,
but
spend a couple of afternoons voting with my friends, having fun, and I
Mhm.
may have my whole month already in tokens to listen to
Yeah,
music.
a- and also the reward that you receive, like there, it is dynamic. It's not set in stone. So how it works is if on the app there are like you have a majority of subscribers, then that reward there goes up, because if you have lots of subscribers, paid users, we need like more voters to clear the playlist and pick the right music to bring it forward. So that's why we increase the value, the reward for the voting, so that we motivate people to stop the subscription and start voting. But if you have like no subscribers on the platform and you have very many voters, then that reward will go down a lot until it will not be enough for you just to vote, to vote, to vote in order to listen to music. You'll eventually have to subscribe. So
But then
and that instead
the subscribe price will lower based on the popularity,
that
right?
might happen. That might happen as well, but it's like uh, a second stage incentive. The first thing that will happen is you'll see the same price for a subscriber, and you will just see like a lower reward for you here as a voter.
I guess.
And and this, why it is like this is because when you vote, you need to also keep in mind the fact that you are not voting only for yourself. You are voting for the whole community. So you have to vote for music that you think that people want to listen to.
Yeah, but
It is not a strong incentive.
realistically, 5 million people joining the platform. There will be people just clicking buttons. There will be people that want to troll. There will be people that want to make a
Yes.
troll playlist. Let's say I will make an account to have all the
Mhm.
bad songs chosen in my loved. Like I just came with this idea. There will be
Yeah, yeah,
multiple.
yeah.
It's 5 million
Y-
people. You can never. No,
Yeah, yeah,
you
but
cannot
those
ask. You cannot ask people to take responsibility when they
yes,
go to
yes,
do
definitely,
something. Right?
definitely. But the thing is that those people will be the minority. Most of the people, I am sure that they will vote the right way. And if you have like a majority of people that are voting the wrong way or random way just to get the rewards here and sell them, then the rewards will go down, and also the price of the rewards will go down. So those people will not have the incentive to stick in and just ruin the system. And like this, they will be flashed out, and only the people that are voting because they like to vote will remain. And so on, the cycle repeats, and it is a system, after all, that clears itself from bad actors. And of course, on top of that, we have measurements to stop bot farming, to stop multiple accounts from voting. And not only that, but uh, the way that we rank songs based on the vote, we are using ELO ranking system. ELO is usually used in games to establish the ranks for the players. It started with chess. Uh, and the magical thing about this is that uh, if a song that is really bad goes up a lot in the charts, um, the moment in which people will start to vote against it, it will take it will go down super fast. And the new songs that came to the platform and they are good, they will also rise
Yeah.
super fast.
So trolls will only put a song up for a day at the best. And after a while, when they stop upvoting it in mass or however they found a way, next
Mhm.
day the voters, the global voting community will have it at its place really fast.
And we know that this works because one thing that we had this summer, we had a competition with, I think there were like 20 musicians. And we said, okay, we'll pay like 10 euros per week for each song that gets up to the top 10 songs. There were like 50 songs, something like that. And we were able to see who voted. We couldn't tell who voted what, but we saw the numbers of votes for each user. And the thing that happened was uh, at least the first song and the third song uh, belong to users that never voted on the platform. So even if there is an incentive of cheating, even if it is the possibility to repeat songs and listen to your song and upvote it each time, the way that ELO system works managed to create a chart that resembled something beyond this mess. I mean, yeah. So it works. It works. ELO really helps.
I believe you.
And
I mean, you know what you're talking about. I don't. So,
uh,
but I know there
yeah,
are people. I know there are
I
people in the
know
chat that knows
I
that.
know because I saw it working. Because actually, what happened with this project, I started it like 3 years ago, almost four now. And
Hmm.
for the first 2 years, I had no idea if this will work at all. So I put lots of time, lots of money into it because you cannot create something like this with one guy. And plus, I'm like, at best, I'm a bad programmer, engineer. I had to
I,
hire people and yeah.
you're better than me.
So
But like, what? Sorry, I want to see. So Kavur says, if your taste is very random, then your vote counts more for people like you. So, can I ever? Kavur asks, can I ever vote enough that I can get so much rewards that you can take money out of the app? So
uh,
can you cash out as a voter, as a
yeah,
user?
definitely. Yes, you can cash out, but keep in mind that the amount of money that you are able to make as a voter and the value of the money that you make as a voter depends on the number of subscribers. Because if no one is willing to pay for what you get, it will have
No,
no
no,
value.
no. I understand. So
Yeah,
if everybody starts farming tokens for money, then the price
yeah,
of the token will be very, very, very low at some point.
yeah, exactly. And then the platform will die, and that's it. Nice attempt, but
These
but I do.
Is there a
Yeah, go on.
countermeasure for that? Maybe limit the amount of tokens you can earn by voting? And not allow, I don't know,
It,
I don't know.
it
And
can be a countermeasurement,
I don't know,
but I am
maybe that's
against it.
bad. I have no idea. The real question is, will this affect the royalties of the artists?
Eventually, it will if it go really bad. But you know what the royalties? If no one is paying,
Yeah,
no one is
exactly,
listening.
exactly, exactly, exactly. Okay,
So
okay, okay. So all this money will be there from subscribers and people who use the app every day and stuff like that, right?
yes,
So
yes,
if
and
people are not willing to
and the
subscribe,
thing is,
then it's a failed attempt. Of course, I understand that.
yeah, and there will be no rewards here, almost no rewards. There will be a reward even if there are no subscribers, because there is one other thing that, for me at least, is super important. If this were to succeed, and I think it will succeed, uh, I
I
don't want it to be because we have like strict rules, like, oh, we are on negative, let's stop. It has to be driven by the community. It is
yes.
in the responsibility of users. It is for the users, by the users, this app. I will never intervene and say, okay, let's stop rewards, let's change the price, let's whatever. Because if it requires an intervention from our company to do so, it means that the whole project has failed. Kallitone only succeeds if it can work by its own. Otherwise, I don't know.
That
I,
that makes sense. That makes sense. And like I can see many applications, many applications, and not only in music files or people that enjoy researching music and people that want to have a nice music game, people that
Yeah,
want to have a streaming section. I would do that every day when I start, when it comes out and there is a bigger library. Whenever I start the stream, I want like half an hour to say hello with people, to chat a little bit before we get into mode, right, into gaming or music. I would do that to start my
yeah.
stream with, and I can see many people doing it as well, right? That's an example I'm talking. And
It can work like that. I cannot wait to be surprised. The only thing
I
that I
would
can say is that
I would
this
love
was
you to
developed.
explore. I would love you to explore the possibilities of streamer access and integrations, like the voting system. If people on chat could actually vote, but pressing one or two on my chat, and then what wins on my chat is voted like an integration
Mhm.
with Twitch or a browser. It opens up on a browser, and I take the browser source, and I'm not sure how that works, but other apps do that.
It's possible.
It would be an amazing. See, Claire agrees. Think about it. Integration on chat, on streaming chat, and people will vote. I will
Mhm.
log in with my account, and my vote will be basically the chat's vote. I think
Yeah, that will happen. And if I were to go like way further into feature, I think it will come a point in which you'll have your own streaming platform for your Twitch account, because this app is built with decentralization in mind. I mean, at
yes.
one point, everyone should be able to download open source code from the application and create his own streaming service with his own rules of how music is promoted, what matters, what not, how the voters are
So you're gonna be
rewarded, and
OBS.
everything.
You're gonna be OBS for music apps. Like OBS is
That's
an open source right now, and
that's
everybody's
the plan.
okay. That's very interesting. And you open it to the source, to the public too, and the public will stand behind it when you do it, because you know that's the best way to know that there is no foul play happening. If you have a you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
if you're open to the public, okay, there is no
But
foul
but
play.
but as you can imagine, or maybe some of you can, having an open source platform like this is like a huge challenge. Huge challenge.
And a
Like the
huge
only
risk.
thing that I can do. Yeah, but the risk is not something that scares me. The challenge though
No,
is,
the risk
and
is that a big money company will grab it, make it, throw $1 million to make it fancier and good looking and promote it even more than you do, and steal your idea.
yeah,
That's the
but
problem, the risk, right?
let's talk mm, let's talk about that a little bit. Let's say that someone creates like a better looking version of the app. At the end of the day, the user will not join one app because it looks better. You join a music streaming app because you want a better experience. You want good music. That's super important. Like for example, right now we don't have a chance against Spotify. Yes, we will create like a nice community, and some people will join Kallitone,
Spotify
and they
sucks
will
for
lose.
indie
But
artists. I'm on
yeah, yeah,
Spotify
but
for 5 years, and I've gotten
Mhm.
$5 from Spotify in 5 years.
Yeah, but
I'm not going to diss on Spotify or try to compete with Taylor Swift, because that's who is listened on Spotify and promoted on
Mhm.
Spotify. And I'm using, of course, Taylor Swift as an example, right? You know, the big
yeah, but
names. But as an indie artist, I don't have a chance to be discovered in any platform right now. So if Kaliton makes
that's
it
one.
big, me and a million artists around Earth that cannot get discovered somehow should stand behind it, right?
Yes, and I would love for that to happen, but it is not enough. Like regular users have also to stand behind it, and how you bring regular user is with high quality music. And my bet, my strong belief is that we have better music with indie artists than we had with the mainstream ones. And as soon as those artists will pop up on the platform, a regular user will join, and on the first click he will understand that the music that he will get here is way better than the music that he will get on any other platform. And only in that moment,
I'm not going to
the
say better, but I'm going to say different.
I
I'm
I
going to
can say
say
better.
different.
Mm,
Because there is a pop artist in Scotland at this moment
mhm.
who made an incredible pop song that matches
Okay.
Taylor Swift standards and is
Yes.
amazing, but doesn't have connections, resources, does that on her bedroom. How will I ever listen to that song on Spotify? How will I ever find it on Spotify?
Yeah, exactly.
But on Kallitone, it will rise up and I
Mhm.
will have the
But
opportunity to find it.
yes, if you care about that. But let's be real. Most people have like they just look at what they consider it to be better for themselves. Most people don't care if the artist makes enough money, if the platform is robbing the artist or not, or whatever. They just want to be entertained. And that's the harsh reality in which we live. And it can be like a super bad thing, or it can be a good thing. That's
No,
up
that's true.
to how we use this reality. And what we are trying to achieve with Caliton is to bring these people here and make them understand that the ones that deserve their payment are
Mm-hmm.
the people that are on Caliton. So that's why it is super important for the platform to promote what is considered by the consumer great music.
And
And I will not look down at the average consumer, because many people are saying, oh, but you see this wonderful piece of art, this song, whatever it is, made only for this special anointed class that know how to appreciate good taste and whatnot.
nah,
I don't think it is like that. I think that even like regular listeners can feel it inside them, what is a good piece of art and what it isn't. The
of course.
problem is that they don't have access to great art because they don't have how to find it. People that do great art most of the time are not good at promoting themselves because they
No
spend
shit,
time
Sherlock.
creating art. Yeah. So yeah, the
So,
goal is to
do you have plans other than the voting system that will keep good music up? Okay, so it will be discoverable through your app. Do you have other promotion strategies for top artists or other ideas on how because not only to help the artist but establish the idea that good artists that are not on other platforms, top on other platforms, can be found here. Uh, uh, will you, I don't know, make events on different countries, make a convention or
yeah,
join
but
conventions, do live shows, produce things, produce music? Are you planning on expanding further
yeah,
than the voting system? I
I
don't need you
always
to
think
tell
about
me specifically, and
yeah, yeah.
I am biased because like we've been
Mhm.
talking, and I'm an artist on the platform, so I'm not talking about me, but I think that's a question that
I
artists
understand. I
would have.
understand. Yeah, yeah. I always have those things in mind, and I have my dreams about them: what to do, how to do, when to do. But again, we should focus on the core element of the app. In order for us to bring more money towards the artist, we need to
To succeed
present.
on the app first. Let's succeed on the app
Yes,
first, and after
let's
things
succeed
come.
on the app, and we need to go to the public and demand more money from them as artists.
Uh,
Because right now, we if we present them, and by we I mean the industry, we present the public like crap music. Of course, no one will want to pay more than $5 per month for music, or 0.001 cents per stream,
So good music.
because art has become cheap.
Good music. First of all, I like the scrolling thing. I haven't noticed it, but someone did. The
Oh.
cat girl did,
Mhm.
Claire. the other day, and it's a good idea. I love it. Second of all, we've seen Explore, which is an amazing idea, great game, great opportunity, and I believe the gimmick, in quotes, in air quotes, right? The little different thing, which is also a major thing and plays an amazing part on the whole discoverability, right? And it gives people an incentive to go do it because they will get free time on the app and stuff, or make a game out of it,
or just discover like strange new
exactly.
music on the platform. Yeah.
The unique selling point, exactly, Kavur. The unique selling point. And if we want, let's see a little bit, let's navigate on the enjoy, right? The enjoy tab will give you those lists created by the algorithm of the site, by the voting system, and etc. Now, there were some questions, I think, from Kavur. Could I sort it by could I sort it by my taste? Sorry?
Eventually, yes. Yeah. Eventually, you'll be able to sort it by your taste. You'll just have to insert there. I like, I don't know, rock music, new whatever, and what you are thinking, and then what you will see on this page will be sorted by your that kind of taste. But we should
but
not push it way too far.
also there will be options to explore other further taste, right?
Yeah, there is a sweet balance between those two things. It doesn't have to be like too generic, and it doesn't have to be too personalized at the same time. Either way, you lose.
We have Claire, a couple of songs in here. Look at the rating on Head Over Toes. Let's go. By the way, any music I play here will not be recorded on the voting earlier and stuff will not be recording for copyright issues and because it's not my music, right? So the video coming out of here will not have
play them without any
sound.
You'll not get copyright strikes.
I know,
I can
understand.
tell you for sure.
I understand, but
if you go to top 100,
yes,
there is only one song there that can get you a copyright strike, and that's the number 2 song.
The number 2 song.
Okay. Yes. If you avoid that, you'll not get the.
I had an idea. It was my music. Yes, Kavur, you're right. It was not my music. It was Claire's music, but Claire used my referral code, so you will be able in the future to explore artists that have been referred by me, or if you go on an artist profile, you will see who referred that guy, and then you can search the other guy. So it's going to create a community like that on top of things, right? But look, what's top 13? Hair Over Toes, baby. And am I in there anywhere? I don't think so.
I don't know. It takes time. We need
number 20, motherfuckers. Xanax is number 20, motherfuckers. And thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Thank you for the follow. So, this could be copyrighted, by the way. Bruce Dickinson. And I also have to change my raid music because it's the Star Wars theme. It's the Imperial March, and it gets copyright strikes on YouTube when I'm getting raid. So I have to change that. And I'm coming to my point exactly. I had an idea while we were talking, and I was trying to find the right timing to tell you about it. So, what if I sign up? I click a button that makes me gives permission to the site to add my music to non-copyrighted as a non-copyrighted material, right? And you create an integration for OBS, so I can play music on my streams, and not getting copyright striked by YouTube, not having to go through 100 different apps to split my sound. Not have to do different kind of sound measurements for every different site that I'm multi-streaming on. And I know that Twitch has a music library like that. But what kind of library is this, and how big it will be, and how realistic? So if I would be able to click a button and allow my music to be on this part of the site, and be allowed to play it like that. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome home to you, brothers and sisters. So if I have a thing that allows me to click a button and allow my music to be streamed for free on platforms, this would be also a great idea. Because to be able to play music online, I have to go through a bunch of different shady or not shady, depending on the platform, because every platform has a different idea about it, right? So if I have a safe way, just throw Kallitone in and be happy and forget about these problems. This would help so many people you cannot imagine, right? And a big library on a big platform, not the Twitch collection. Think about it. This, Cavour says, that might be worth the subscription price itself. To be able to use, with the artist's permission, their music on the copyright issue problems. Because Cavour will go in there, grab a Knack song, use it on a YouTube video, get famous. Knack will get famous because the people will know the song.
Yeah, okay. It will be really easy for us to give the artist the option to put music here in such a way so that his music will not or her music will not get copyright strikes on platforms like Twitch. But it will be really hard for us to enforce what that musician does on the long run, because, for example, someone will can put a song here and says, okay, I don't want to participate into the international copyright protection scheme. But after he does that, there is no way for us to stop him for going to, I don't know, a distribution platform and also put his songs there. And after his songs manage to get there, then they will be flagged as
What if we
copyright.
do? What if you do it? Okay, I understand. So people won't be actually be able to grab a song and use it on a YouTube video because, and I say, I have my songs uploaded elsewhere, and maybe Kallitone will not have a problem, but Spotify will, or other platforms will, or DistroKid
or other platforms will.
But what if it's
we
an
will
app?
give you a list of
that at least I can a radio, not an app, but a radio. But maybe I can make my own playlists or whatever, right? Or put a random, and I can use this extension only for streaming. And that's the thing. You cannot grab songs or download songs, but you can play these songs on your live events, on your streaming, and on your cafeteria if you want, because people have issues like that. People pay in Greece at least. People pay monthly.
I know.
They pay monthly for copyright music to play on a bar, right? This would open up many situations like that. Is what I'm saying. But yeah. I don't know how it would be regulated. I saw it from the perspective of me having to go through a bunch of different ways to play music on my streams. Right? Even
we'll do everything.
Even I get copyright. Yeah. No, not only the originals, not the originals, because I don't claim the strikes, but I play covers with my guitar, like you've seen me, and I get copyright strikes on YouTube for playing covers on my guitar. That's insane. That's insane. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, it is like the only thing that I can promise is that I can make life as easy as possible for streamers when it comes to this platform. Even give them suggestions like those you can go in streaming mode and you only get like songs that can be streamed, as far as we know. But I cannot promise you that we'll really make sure that we can stop YouTube or others.
Because you have to do. It's not something that you can enforce on artists, and you cannot speak for the artists. You can make a place for artists to drop that and make a note that says that if you're an artist, these are the rules, this is why this exists, and if you use this for streaming or whatever, know that it's not up to us, it's up to the artist if they strike you. But on our side, they said it's okay to use it.
Yes,
But
exactly.
if they change their minds, it's not our fault. That's
It's
all.
not our fault, and it is like there are higher entities that deal with that copyright thing, and we are not planning to replace them or to fight them in any way.
Cavour
They are
said,
like,
what if Cavour goes and upload a Metallica song?
we will know. That's what I can say.
What
And
if somebody,
Cavour,
if somebody uploads
so,
a Knack song?
there are like two things that will happen to protect NAC or Metallica. Number
Okay.
one, we'll do the best practices out there to stop it from the get-go, and those practices are not perfect by any chance. I mean, you can still go and upload NAC song on Spotify and get on with it for a while. And the second thing is that it will come a point in which you, as an artist, if you want to upload music, you need to go through a KIC process, because in case of which you stole NAC songs and NAC wants to recover the money from you, NAC has to be able to know who you are. I mean, not NAC by himself, but the authorities have to. So we'll have to keep a list with all the musicians
But
on the platform in case they break a law. For now, we can avoid doing KIC because we are too small. But by law, at one point, we'll be able to
this is
force that upon
the
artists.
so to upload, you will be needed to authenticate and yourself. You like upload
Yes.
your
Yeah.
ID or something. So if you
Yeah. Yeah.
choose to upload and steal, then you will, when you will eventually be found, because somebody will go and say, "Hey, I just
Report
voted for
and
Metallica. What the fuck was that on the? You said there's going to be a report button on the voting."
there will be a report button, but also there are other measurements before the report button. Like, for example, we have access to copyright material. We know who, for example, if someone uploads a song, we know who is the rightful owner of that song, and we can compare that with the user that uploaded, and we can block it. But the only way for us to compare the rightful owner with the user is only if we really know who the user is, because
Mm.
otherwise, I mean, without a KIC, anyone can
That
use your
makes
name and
sense.
say, "Oh, I am not." And
That makes sense. And I don't have any. I
w-
I know
we
people don't.
avoid that. We avoid that point as much as we can. For now, we can go without a KIC, but as soon as real money is made here and attention is brought to the platform, we'll have to step in and put a KIC
Yeah,
block.
yeah, yeah. And
Uh,
it will be for the best, even though some people do not like publicity, and but and they don't want to be seen. They just want to upload music and listen it
yeah,
with
but
friends. There is
look,
a SoundCloud for
even
them.
for a
Though.
second.
They
Look,
have
no,
sound.
no, 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 no. Look, this is super important.
Mm-hmm.
Even if someone goes through the KIC, the information will not be available to the public. The information will
Oh,
only
I
be
understand
available
that.
to the authorities.
Oh, I
So
understand, but
it,
there is a certain amount of people that do not want to put their ID online, right?
yeah,
There
as
is
long as we don't,
there's a bunch of
yeah, as
people
long as
like that,
we, yeah, those people can still come,
but
but
they
they
won't
will.
be able to upload.
Maybe they will even be able to upload, but there are other things that, for example, if we detect a copyright infringement with their songs, we'll block them as if they don't have the right to upload, even if they are their own songs. Like, it is a different game, but there will be a room for them as well. Yeah.
Okay,
I- so KIC comes if you want the protection. If you don't want the protection, no KIC is needed.
okay.
So,
Now about the top 100. If you are in this, by the way, if you guys are in Kallitone, go and hit a little heart here next to Zer head over toes. On number 13. Also, if you aren't, remember to hit the little button on my About section on Kallitone, or when you go into log into Kallitone, use the referral code above Octavian. Thank you. Now, so I know which one likes me as a person and who doesn't likes me as a person. That's what I'm saying. Now, I want to go explore a little bit about the top 100. There will be a different UI here when more songs happen. Because, for example, I uploaded a reggae song. It's number 20, but there is no reggae. There is no reggae category. Where do people heard my reggae song? I was
In
curious
the top
about it.
100 and in when they went for voting and all tags. That's how they
Maybe
got
in
it.
the voting. You're right. That's how.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
Or
how. Okay,
top
I get it.
100. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Interesting. So even without people going to listen, having any regular examples here, they found it through the research. So that's an example by itself that the system works. Now I have my liked tracks here. I have one of myself. It was only testing. I don't lick my own balls, everybody. I was
Yeah,
testing how it
but this
works.
is this, and even if you have like, that's for you. It is not for
No, no,
influencing the algorithm in any way.
no, it's the explorable thing. Oh, so the like is for me and doesn't affect the algorithm, but my
No,
listen does.
not the only thing that counts when it comes to discoverability of your song or your
Yes,
song to rise
is
up
the voting
is
system.
the voting system. People have to really listen to your song. Because a like, you can imagine, I can listen to 2 seconds of some random songs and I press a like. Maybe those 2 seconds just
No, no,
impacting
no.
me. I don't know how.
Other than
Uh,
the explore part, the listening time, like let's say somebody discovered me already and I am on their favorite
mhm.
list and they go and listen to my songs. Do I get paid? I get paid
To
for the minutes listened or something?
exactly, yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah. You will get more money, but not more visibility.
I got it.
Visibility should be
That was the
based on quality.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. But my songs, if they start lowering on discoverability, they will appear on the vote, and if they get voted, they will jump up again.
Yes,
So if they
and
if they
people
if
can.
they are good songs, they will be up and down all the time and will be there if they are good music and people click the like button.
Mhm,
And it will be an
exactly.
option to click both like buttons, right? So it's not going to be
Yeah, a
the,
draw, but
there's no
yeah.
need to be a competition necessarily, right? There is going to be an option for someone to like both of them, and they will get on the algorithm. Is what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
definitely, definitely. Any decision will affect the algorithm
And here
as
is the
long as it is.
voted, and here is where everything from the Explorer comes, right? When you vote something on the Explorer, things come over here. So here it
Yeah,
is.
because after you discover something there that you like and
You
you
want to be
voted
able
for
to
it,
go and check it
you
out. Yep.
yes, exactly.
And you have, can I make my playlist now or is it a
Yeah,
placeholder?
definitely you can. You can. You can.
But I have, how? I just add a song to a playlist and that's how, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You have a button on the song.
And then,
Ah,
do we have any questions, by the way, in chat? Oh, I have one from Suvi hours ago. What is the policy for AI?
uh, we allow AI as long as it doesn't spam, and because it is important to judge music by music itself and not by its creator. If AI is really good at music and right now it is really bad, then AI should have a chance like everyone else. But I
Will
doubt
you,
that AI can replace humans.
would you add a little tick that says, or a little button,
Yeah,
or
we'll try to identify it, and yeah, definitely that for sure.
and
But
like say that this is AI, and if somebody chooses, it's okay. But
yes,
it has to have an. I think that's my
eh,
personal opinion. It
look,
ha- you it's okay to let people to have AI as long as you're not trying to fool people that it's real because
even if you try to fool people, like there are some AI songs on the platform right now, and they are not the last songs, but they are pretty close of being last. AI just tricks you that it is good music, and the
but,
only way why AI becomes popular and takes money away from the artists right now is not because the AI is creating good music. is that AI creates good music for the algorithm of promoting music. AI
Hmm.
music is kind of dead. Uh, and it will, okay, I don't want to spoil it right now, but we have something in working for AI way later on. Because I
Okay.
think there is a place for AI in the music industry. It's just that
Will you?
the place is not
Are
as
you
it is used to be.
preparing? Are you preparing any? I don't know, big event live on Wembley Stadium to announce to announce
uh,
the release or something like that? Like, you have any? I don't want spoilers, maybe if you don't want to give them. But is there any marketing trick you're gonna do for pre-release? Anything to hype up the
uh,
world?
uh,
That's
okay, the thing that I
I'm not
that
done.
I can say
We're
right
not
now is
done.
that
I should ask this at the end of
no,
the
no, you shouldn't.
conversation. But
Okay, so we have a list of partners from the industry that
okay.
we had dialogues with, and they agreed to promote the app on the release day. We
Hmm.
are waiting for it to be released, and then in UK, if you live in UK, for sure you'll hear about Kallitone almost everywhere.
That's a good start.
We will promote it more into the underground space because I think that the independent artists are the ones who will benefit the most out of it, and also they are the ones that we need right now. So this is how it will go. Now Wembley and other things, I don't think it is good for us to go
Nah, I said like
to
something,
that way.
right? Get
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fame. Someone would pay a famous artist or sponsor a famous artist to start in the app and have them have a
yeah.
show. But
I,
it's
I,
they
I
are
I can tell you
that
that
defeats
we did consider that. It
right.
defeats the purpose exactly because we did consider it, and you know how it will look in my mind at least. Let's say a famous
Yeah,
artist will
you're saying
shout
you're
Caliton out.
Indian. You say you're Indian. You got Taylor Swift. You're kidding me?
That's one of the things. But another thing is that fans will have no reason to follow that artist onto the Caliton platform because if the artist is known, it is already discoverable on
everywhere. Yeah,
the streaming
yeah.
platforms that we have right now.
Hmm.
So it
Hmm.
doesn't make sense for their fans to join Kallitone. It doesn't make sense for a popular artist to join Kallitone, and it is not what we are trying to do. We are searching for the next best thing, not for whatever it is
Yes, that never
right
works
now.
already. You have to. It's better
Yes,
to work around what works already because
yes, exactly. And also, my bet is that there are musicians out there right now which are unknown, which I weigh. And again, I'm sorry for saying it, but I don't think that music is fully subjective. It is subjective to up to a point, in my opinion. So, with that being said, I am convinced that there are unknown musicians living somewhere in a bedroom, who knows where, that are way better than all the mainstream known musicians.
but
And
that's a big
we
possibility.
are hunting for them. And then the
We
public
are
becomes
looking
the
for them,
true
and
public.
we're gonna
Yeah,
stalk them and hunt them down. We'll find them.
yeah, you can.
If you are an indie artist living in your mom's basement, we will find you and make you
Exactly.
popular, even if you don't like it. I'm joking.
We will make your music popular if you
Yeah,
don't
we'll
like it.
make your music popular. Okay, so if you want to help this artist to make his music popular, go to this link, everybody. Right? Go to this link. And make an account, and this will help. Now we're on beta, so if you're an artist, you can find your referral code here, right? Everybody on your account.
Everyone has a referral code, and this is like another
Oh.
marketing promotion thing that we do. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you convince people to join the app with your referral, it doesn't matter if those people will subscribe or listen to music or upload music. At one point, you'll be rewarded for each user
You
that you brought.
be that points or whatever, yeah, for from
Yeah,
time on the
you
app and stuff like that. Okay.
yeah you'll receive amount of money directly if
So
you do that.
everybody on the chat, click on this link and then use your own. I'm good with it. And so, will I get paid if my recruited person recruits more people like a pyramid scheme? Can we do that too?
No, I didn't thought about that. I didn't thought about it, and uh, uh, we are getting into risky territory. Like,
I'm joking. I'm joking. So as you guys can see, I already have $1 here. That's a year's worth of Spotify payments, right? And we're still on beta, so support your boy.
that's a,
I haven't. I'm not gonna go to this because they may be personal, and I don't want to do that. These are little
Mhm.
buttons up here, or all these pages are for everybody to explore for themselves. This is your personal thing, but I do want to go and talk. Like, first of all, do you have something you want to talk, or do we have any questions? Anything uncovered? Anything that our audience wants to ask, maybe, or maybe you want to say something we forgot before I go to how to upload a song and upload a song live here for everybody?
the only thing that I want to say is that right now it is important to get as many people on the platform as possible. First of all, we need to identify what problems we have with the platform, and secondly, uh, this platform can live only with active people. So voting is super important. Uploading original music is super important.
I would say
So
uploading is first because at some point you end up listening to same songs still.
yeah, definitely, definitely.
So
So
if you log in as a user, as a simple user now, you will use it one afternoon, and now maybe a second, and then you will run out of explorable music. But if you are an artist and you're watching this, give Kallitone a chance. Check it out. Where can we find Kallitone? Will it be on Google if I type Kallitone?
not really. Someone has to give it to you. I mean,
So,
you'll find something on Google. From Google, you'll be able to reach our Discord server, and from the Discord server, you'll get access to the beta.
or you can come here and ask me, and I will hook you guys up. So I am
Yeah.
privileged. I am privileged, guys. Click this link. This is the only link that Kallitone appears in online right now. My referral code is the only code that works. You can never find Kallitone anywhere else. Okay, it's
Uh,
exclusive.
I, I will shut up. I will not say anything.
I'm joking, of course. I'm joking. Now, when you go, so
Yeah,
if we type beta.kallitone.com, will it work?
yes, it will work. So
So,
again, on Google, you will be able to find Kallitone. From Kallitone, you'll be able to find Discord server, and from Discord server, you find beta.kallitone server,
but if I go
or you
on,
find like a social.
if I go on Google and do beta.kallitone.com, I will be able to see Kallitone.
It might. You might. I'm not sure because Google crawls inside many places.
Nonetheless, it's
So
something for everybody to wait for, right? Or you can come here, or you can search and find the Discord, and through the Discord, you can do that. And also,
yeah,
if you log in by my referral code and you want to help these people do their job, right? Their beta testing, either as a musician that uploads, either than as a tester on the site itself, no matter your knowledge and how well versed you are with that. If you see something that you would like to have better, you can go to their Discord on the suggestions and say, hey, are you planning on making this better? This is my idea. And I've done it a couple of times. Everybody was extremely polite. Everybody helped me out whenever I had some questions. And it's rolling great. Kavur forgot to ask, will I ever re-rate the same song versus another later on? Will I ever hear a song again later
there
on?
is a chance. Yeah. It is all random. So if you are lucky or unlucky enough, yeah, you will do that. Right
Yeah.
now, for sure, you will be able to rate it many times because with 150 songs, it means statistically that you have to vote for, I don't know, 60 times in order to hear the same
What
song twice.
what if, and if I understand what Kavur is asking, what if I don't want to see what I already hearted again? Like, what if I like a song, don't show it to me again. I want to see new stuff. I already have the one I liked.
Yeah. Well, that will happen with enough songs on the platform. So imagine that you have like 1,000 songs on the platform. With 1,000 songs, it is almost impossible for you to hear the same song twice. It might happen, but almost impossible.
Okay, so
So
it will solve itself when a huge library is available.
exactly. And it is better to solve it this way than to impose a thing in which we keep track of what every user does, collect data, whatever, and make sure that he will not vote for the
So
same thing.
making this a personal thing will have to be hundredfold different code to be able to check every person's individual stuff, and it's going to be bad for the
That
whole
too, and
system.
also the less data that we collect from the users, the better it is, in my opinion. So if we can come up with solutions that requires us to be less intrusive, then yeah, that's
Okay,
the
so on
way.
the answer is that on the Explore tab, when the platform has 1,000 musicians in, there will be so many songs that it will not be something that happens every day. It will be something that, oh, I've already done this thing, or, once in a while. I need to go on Kallitone and revive 2000s rap. Go on, man. Go on. Make your debut. Make your debut.
Oh, by the way, I don't want to give a name, but some medium with popularity rapper will soon join. And he
Yeah,
has
you're gonna have a
2,000.
lot of them. You're gonna have a lot of them. Rappers are the best on new things and
Yeah.
jumping into
But he
things, right?
already
And there
created
are
an
so many of
account.
them. So many of them. Every country has them now. Rap has been one of the most popular alternatives to pop worldwide. There is Indian rap. There is. I wouldn't be impressed. I wouldn't be completely impressed. I would be impressed a little bit if there was Maori rap or something, right? I'm very sure there should be some.
Because rapping has like a low barrier of entering. So it is the easiest genre to get in if you are not a musician and you want to become a musician.
I don't know about that.
That doesn't mean that you are like a good rapper, but
We will find out if you're a good rapper.
yeah,
Upload on Kallitone and come to me
exactly.
in a week. And let's see if you're a good rapper. Okay, let's upload on Kallitone and see you in a week or see you in a month. Let's see how you're doing on Kallitone. That's if you're a good rapper, not if you have a good company to promote your songs, right? And basically, and I love this idea. Now I wanna upload something live for people to see because at the moment it's a specific way to do things. Because I had some questions, they were available to me, but when the people explained what to do. But for example, I couldn't find a way to upload a photo on my single track. The reason is because you have to make an album as a single and upload the photo and drop the song in the album. And that's because if you put a photo in every track, let's say 17 track albums, will have 17 files uploaded, and that's a waste of storage. But
Waste of
even if it makes
oh,
if it makes sense, I had to figure it out a little bit. So let me show you guys. Let's upload a song that you guys know.
oh, you need to
What?
make it bigger.
Okay,
Make your browser bigger.
let's go. Okay, I get it. I get it. Let's go on tracks first. Okay, no, I go on upload on top of that. I will remember it. Shut up. Wait, chat. Wait. So let's drop this here. This is drag and drop the song from the file, and it uploads. I'm going to upload Another Day in the Balkans. That's a show we made with Mike the Mad like 6 months ago when the bombs were falling around the Mediterranean from each side and things were really scary and uncertain, like they are every day in the Balkans. Am I right? That's how we've been raised. There is a war every now and then. Some people get bombed next country. There are threats of invasion all around. But that's how we live life here. It's so I made a song about it. And I thought since we are both neighbors on this situation, it would be proper to upload, and it's in English. Don't worry about it.
Mm.
What is
Right.
the risk with non-English and native languages in the app while it uploads?
Okay, one thing that we hope to avoid is to populate the platform primarily with a non-English speaking language. Because the thing is that, for example, let's say that most of the songs will be German on the platform. Then those songs will be maybe appealing to German speaking people, but less appealing to other nations. So the app might is risking to become like an insular thing only for Germans in this example. But on the other hand, if the vast majority of music on the platform is in English, then everyone else is also included. Like it is easier for two nations to listen to an English song than it is for
It's a
two nations
universal
to listen
language.
to. Yeah, exactly, exactly.
How can you prevent the app blowing up
By
in Latvia and having 150 Latvian artists and stuff like that?
Okay, there are two options. The one that we will not do is by blocking artists from Latvia, and the other option that we are doing is by using our resources to promote the app in the
In
native
English,
English
main
speaking
English.
language.
So
Yeah.
you will drop all the resources
So
on the English public, and the rest will follow.
we'll follow exactly. Yeah, and
But
right now UK is our number one focus, and then USA and maybe other places.
Australia, South Africa,
Yeah, why not? Why not?
all of
We'll
them. Australia has a huge public. You could also check this out.
Yeah, yeah, it is
And
on our list,
they
all of
have
them.
an amazing music community down under. Like I have some very good friends and amazing artists from there on Twitch that would be interested in this situation. People that are trying to and working hard for their careers and better musicians than I am,
Mhm.
and are struggling to survive. How you doing, Terror? Good to see you. How long for movie night? Let's say an hour tops. For everyone who's watching this out of context, the reason I'm wearing this, the reason Happy Holidays is here is because we're doing it during my annual holiday-thon for no one to be alone during the holidays. I stay on camera 24/7, 9 days straight, even when I go to sleep, and we have activities, chat activities, so you can come hang out, right? And I'm using music that I have to not record so I can avoid getting copyrights. And if I had Kallitone, we wouldn't need this. Anyway, going back to uploading a song, as you see, the upload is done, right? And we have your artist. I'm already in there, so I choose myself. I can create a new artist now, and because I wanna make a placeholder for Mike the Mad, who is the producer of the song. It's not a song of mine completely. So on the create a new song page is where you create a new artist, right? And I'm guessing they are both
It is
added. And
added.
from now on, Mike the Mad, as it is right here, will be under my name for now at least, until some you were thinking, we were talking about being able to split income, to name another artist from on your songs and stuff like that, and they will be
Yes,
incorporated. Am I right?
yes, yes,
Okay.
that's correct.
So for now, I had a conversation with Mike the Mad about uploading stuff we have in common, and he says that I have his blessings. He has no problem with that, and I'm adding him on my profile as a placeholder. I go here and put tags on, like pop rock and R&B is what I think this song incorporates right now. Uploading for
Mhm.
another user. What is happening
Don't
with?
press that.
I won't, but what
That
happens if I do?
that is like, let's say, for example, we have like a collab with a distribution platform, and that distribution platform wants to
This is
upload
what
songs
this is
under your
what
name.
this is what the distributor will click if I give them permission to upload on Kallitone for
They
me.
they will click
When?
that, and then they will click that, and you will receive like an email and telling you that this user wants to upload under your name. Do you accept it
Amazing,
or not?
amazing. That's
Yeah.
great, and I wish these roads open to you because you will immediately fill your library if you make deals like that. And I'm happy that
Yeah,
you are.
let's take it step by step and grow the
Yeah,
community
I'm really
like
happy.
member by member. Yeah, yeah.
I'm really happy you we had a little bit of discussions that you are targeting stuff like that, and everybody. I am. I was a little bit apprehensive because you meet corporate people, ads and stuff like that, and say, "Oh, new apps, it could blow up." But Octavian is a very, very down to earth guy. He answered to all my questions very, very patiently because I have no idea about economics
Uh,
and apps and coding and stuff like that, right? I'm just a musician, and all I want to do is make music and be like on camera for my friends here. I don't want to have to promote myself, speak with corporate, make my own stuff, like everything by myself. It takes a lot of time from my creative spirit, right? So I'm completely behind this app. And let's see what happens. You go.
and look, this app is made so that it succeed at finding good music. I am not interested into profits at the main goal. I have enough money to relax. I don't have like a private plane, but I have my own apartment, like food for the rest of my life and everything else. So yeah, I want to have fun in life and enjoy
And
good music and create like nice systems, and that's it. And
And if it works, you will get a little bit of money out of it because it works, not because you stole it from anyone, because you
yeah,
made something that people
exactly.
needed and everything like that, right?
And don't get me wrong, I'm not against profit. I think that profit is like a great signal that you are doing the something right. But I'm just saying that isn't the main thing. I don't want to create like a company to blow it up and then sell it
No,
and
no, I,
do
I,
whatever. Like
I can't
I'm
wait.
past that.
I can't wait until you get paid from this because that means that I got paid from it if I am truly a good artist, which I didn't have the answer for all this time because if we measure success with how much you get paid for what you do, I am not very successful other than the last 3 4 years that it has been great being here streaming, right? Than it was before. Now, what did you can say? Catgirl says perfect for artists like me that fully rely on word of mouth because promoting makes no sense. The community that gets built that way by promoting is hard to steer into how you represent yourself. It's amazing for community-based artists because they will like for real. I guess I can do good lyrics and maybe sing a little bit, right? And I can do a bunch of other stuffs. And there is a bunch of other stuff that I have to do to be
Yeah.
able to have my music out there, right? And all the money I ever see is by people of the community that actually like what I do. I don't get anything from sites or anything from like Claire said that they got like $50 for 10,000 minutes. That's not something you can rely upon. That's not something that will tell me that I'm doing good music. And the only thing that will do that is the community, right? So if I have
Yeah.
every
And,
person
and
like
again,
me, every person like me will
mhm.
love Kallitone, is what I'm saying,
Yeah.
right?
And again, the
Not
thing is
only for
that
the money, for the confidence that we need, that we are doing something good.
yeah, and you have to risk it and join Kaliton because you might think that your music is not good enough, and Kaliton might show you something that you don't like to see. But
But
I,
then
I I think
you
that at
dislike,
the end,
then you press dislike, and
yeah.
you never see it again or something. Can we do that, by the
But
way?
I think the truth is always more important, even if it is not the truth that you desire. I think that
Ah.
a nice lie doesn't help your life. So
I want the
join and
truth.
see, and who knows? Yeah, and then if you are not good enough, Okay,
No,
at least you know and you can get better.
and you can get
If you are
better.
good enough, then you will have the exposure that you deserve. So we have to start from reality.
Yes,
Putting
yes,
yeah, like
I agree.
having your head in sand doesn't help no one.
But just uploading my songs out there and having the people I made the songs with and other people that are my friends or a little biased say me that I do good music doesn't give me an actual thing because an actual
It
example
becomes an echo chamber.
the reality of my songs because to be able to explore the reality of if I'm a good artist or not, I have to compete with artists that are considered popular to see if I can make it. And I will never reach this competition because I don't have the means to do it and I cannot do PR or I wasn't born in like a privileged household, or something like that.
Mhm.
Kavur says if the quality of the songs is a main beat, should there not be an option to also say, hey, song one is better than song two, but I still don't like it? Yes, you skip.
You hate both of them. Yeah, look, it
Or star
it is not needed
system.
for the algorithm to have a button like that. It will be able to detect that you hate both of them. That's a tricky thing, but it will know. Trust me.
Or maybe a star system. You were there. I asked you about the star system, and you have rejected it. Why? Why do we reject star system?
I don't remember exactly what I thought about
I
it, but
think you were another app tried the star system, and it hasn't been shown to work, and that's not the point. I think I'm not sure.
I the only thing that I know is that ELO rank system works. It might not feel as if it works because
Okay.
you just think, oh, if I pick this one, it means that this one will rise up, and maybe I hate both of them or like both of them, and at the end the results will not be the ones based on merit. But I do know, and we have like 100 years history of proof that ELO works. So it really does. So let's
I
not complicate
understand.
ourselves
I
with other
understand.
methods.
I understand ELO works, and I bet that Kavur Slayer knows more than me. He's also a game designer, so he will understand that ELO. That's why you don't. But I'm going to ask
Mhm.
you a very because we're talking about truth. Okay, here I'm gonna be extremely realistic. If 1,000 people come to your Discord and request a dislike button, will you put one just for show that doesn't do anything? To just please our OCD?
For image-wise, yeah, but it will not do what you think it does. That's what I.
I'm only
But it
joking.
it will also mean that I will lie to you if I put it. Like it
I
will
just
be
want to
like,
have the option.
right,
I just want to drop hate, even if it does nothing, right?
yeah, okay, fine,
People
fine.
are like that. People are
You
like
can
this.
have skip with love or skip with hate or something like that.
Yes. Skip with love or skip with a bad face, a troll face or
Mhm.
something. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Let's continue with uploading this song. So I have dragged and dropped the master the track here. I chose my artist and I chose my tags. It says next. We have the track title. I'm going to drop it here. Another day in the Balkans. I'm going to drop some spaces over here. There you go. Another day in the Balkans. The tags are already here, but there is also a plus in case I forgot something, I guess. Artists are there.
Mhm.
Also a plus in case I forgot something. Track release date, I choose today. I don't mind about that yet because it's going to be changeable in the future. You can go to the profile and rearrange that.
Edit everything, yeah.
Uh, edit the thing. Go to overview. Where? Wait. Go to overview. Another day in the Balkans. Albums. Can I create an album now or should I create it
Yeah,
later?
you can. You
Let's
can
try
create
that.
it now if you want.
Create a new album. Another day in the Balkans. Put spaces. Another day in the Balkans. Album release date. Do I have to put the
I
release
don't
date?
remember. I don't think so.
Let's see. Let's see if I have to.
No, it
Simple.
worked.
It worked. Okay.
Now we just have to drag it into the album, the song.
Later. But okay, so I submit
No,
first.
no, no,
We'll
no,
go.
no, 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 no,
No?
no, 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 don't drag it. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. But I could do that later too. It would
Yeah, you
just
could do it later.
okay. Okay, nice. So I drag and drop it down there, and I submit. The first time I do it like that. Usually I upload tracks, then go create album, and then drop them from the list. I will show that procedure too, and submit. Okay, you have some time to cancel if you did something wrong and proceed. Failed to
I will show.
upload. Oh, so
Okay.
you do need the day.
You did it today. Yeah.
I'm gonna drag that up, delete this, and go submit again. So here we go, back testing on the beta testing right now, live on stream for you guys. Upload completed successfully, redirecting to homepage. Beautiful. Now I go on create again. I go on albums. I go add an album. I enter the title. I go, as you can see, the song is here. Is because it's
sometimes, and this is super important, sometimes it will take some time for your song to appear here.
To appear. Okay,
because after you upload, we run the checks for copyright, we do the conversions for streaming. Anyway, we run like a back system on it, and only when that is complete, your song will appear.
I'm sorry for your
And also, if you'll not see your song in the main page, you have to wait for 1 hour. That is the time to update the main page. But your song is available on the voting immediately.
There is, if you don't see the song here yet, it's uploading, it's a procedure. Sometimes it happens. I'm guessing this will get a little refined as we move on from beta, right?
And even now, if you will see all those informations, but I just wanted to point them out.
Yeah. So just the answer is we're on beta. If it doesn't work right now, just wait. If it doesn't work later, come on Discord and say, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Something that's what we're trying to say. So I go here and I create an album. As you can see, I was lucky and it's already here. And it's Metaxasd, Mike the Mad, very good. I go fix the title real fast, Another Day in the Balkans, and create album. And now I go edit and I drag and drop a picture over there. Drag and drop this in there, not this way. You go on your desktop. How do I have it? Desktop songs, Mike the Mad, Another Day in the Balkans. Drop this in. Wait a second.
Click save and that's it.
Oh, click save. Good. Done. Pictures have been changed successfully. Now I click a quick save over here. I'm going to do a refresh because I can see it on the left, but I want to see it properly. Go on albums. Here we go. Go on edit again and click the plus. Click the plus thing over here. Done. There we go. Save. There you go, guys. Another Day in the Balkans. Go on Kallitone and find it. We have it up there. Let me show it a little bit. Oh, I cannot. I have to have a full thing. Will that change in the future? This?
Yeah, maybe.
Because I work like that many times.
Like yeah. It has to. You are right. It has to change. Yeah.
Beta testing, everybody. That's why we're doing it. That's why we're here. And that's what you have the opportunity to do if you click this link that I linked a minute ago. We have a new song up there. I got your track, Another Day in the Balkans, has been successfully approved and is ... That means markers are red. Very good, very good. Let's go to our profile over here and explain again. If you click this link, now it will make it easy for you without having to research how to find it because we're not out there yet. We're still on beta. This is the first podcast of the show. I never had a podcast and an interview before on my channel like that,
Oh, I'm
Octavian.
happy to be the first.
You took my intervirginity or something.
Oh, virginity, yeah. Well, I
But
cannot say the same for you on my side, but
don't worry about it. Um, what are we expecting in the future? What did we forget? Do we have any? What did I forget to ask? Chat. Do you have anything else? We've seen the explore, we've seen the enjoy, we've seen the create. What is the download button?
that's for the app
It's for
when it
the
will be
app.
available.
Okay, nice. And we have a support out button. You have the support over here and follow us on Discord. That's how you find it easily if you are already here and you wanna. If you click the link and you wanna see how to find the album, yo, thank you for the follow. Welcome home to your brothers and sisters, lovely person. I appreciate you. So this is my referral link. If you go to Google and search Kallitone, you will see the Discord server. Try to find the Discord server from Google, and if you find that, go on Google, ask your questions, log in, and use the referral code or not. I don't really mind. I just want to see Kallitone succeed, and if it does, I bet, being a good artist myself, I will have a fair chance at least, right? And if you are an artist yourself, you have your fair chance there. And I've already had a conversation with many artists that think that it's a, you know what? Maybe upload a song there, see how it goes before publishing it. That's also something for people will find interesting to do, or anything. It has many things, many little windows opening on what you can do with Kallitone. But the main thing is that you can explore music you wouldn't be able to come along without deep searching on other platforms. You will find indie artists, you will be able to choose and vote for the music you like, and the music you like, if there are many people like you, will be on top of the lists worldwide. So you will be like one of the numbers that made somebody popular when they wouldn't have the chance to do it on the already established big platforms that promote whoever they pays them, right? That's about it.
So yeah,
Octavian.
I think that on Kallitone, even if you have like bad music, if I can call it that, I think you have like a bigger chance to get an audience than you have on other platforms, because at least here you have like equal chance to be discovered by someone. And if that someone likes you, even if you don't rise up into the ranks, uh, that someone can listen to you.
And you know
So
what? We already upload everywhere.
yeah,
Realistically,
so
realistically, when it releases, we will upload here anyway. Like people that upload music online will consider the app anyway. But when I firmly believe what when they do and see that, oh, this song that is not ranking anywhere else is ranking
mhm,
is ranking here, like Rock and Rolling for Life, one of my songs that I uploaded. It, is one of the lowest number songs, and it goes well on Kallitone. And it's so it what I'm. It's not that it's a different song or different. It's a different approach completely, because
completely different.
this song didn't rank well on the algorithms that are set there by I don't know industry, let's say, right? And that's why it didn't get promoted. But when it got the chance to be heard, people voted for it. And it's still a small community voting and a small amount of a small pool of songs because we're on beta, but this will change soon. And if you're there from the start, you have bragging rights. So go on and help these guys.
Maybe even more than that.
Yeah,
But we will see. Yeah.
I'm not entitled to say that. This is up to you, right? Go and check it out, guys. There is also like support at Kallitone.com where you can, I guess, get in touch with these people. And I'm always here
Yeah, and
to.
Discord is the best way to find us, like
Yeah,
to
but
chat with us. We have
if you're watching this
yeah,
later on YouTube or something, there are you and you really want to find these people out now before they go out, you can do it. You can find me, you can find my tweets, you can ask me. I will guide you. And is there something else? Did we forget anything? I don't know.
I don't think so, but for
I think
me,
we. I think I'm covered. I think people are covered on the audience. We don't seem to have any more questions. And if you are covered as well, the mission is here,
all good.
statement,
Yeah.
everything. What are these guys? This is partners. I like that.
Yes, they are like one of those servers on Discord is super big, the guitar one, and
Nice.
they are supporting us. We have like a
Mm,
special place there where we talk with their people, and we are waiting to bring them on the beta. We didn't push the button,
Uh,
but we will.
I'm gonna post. Should I wait? Wait. Give me that. I'm gonna drop an invite for your Discord as well.
In the chat.
Are we good in the chat? Just for people that may watch right now, it will not appear as a link later on. Maybe it will appear. I don't know how things work. But here it is. And if we have nothing else to talk about right now, come on. If we have nothing else to talk about or nothing else to cover, all I can say is that you are welcome for any update you have, any big announcement. It's an honor you chose Fiction Friction to come and talk about it, and it's an honor you stuck around on my stream and you like my music and you
Yeah,
recruited me immediately. For real, I appreciate it. A lot of support for Kallitone, for sure. It deserves it. I can't wait for your success, and I hope that f- I will find some success there, or at least the the energy that musicians feed upon to keep doing what they're doing, right? And we need all this energy, all this support we can get, especially people that don't want to bother with PR, that like community-based stuff, and they do not lack the musical capabilities at all, right? To succeed. It's just other things that keep them back. Happy
yeah,
trails, Kallitone. We have a lot of support for Kallitone. Everybody likes what's happening here. I like it too.
and
Um,
and I will do everything that I can to help music and musicians, and yeah,
and
that's all that I can promise.
so if you also want to do whatever you can to keep this man at check from doing mistakes, go and bother him. Whenever I bothered him, he was amazing. Don't be an asshole. Just try. If you want to help, you can help. You know how to, and you've seen how down to earth and honest Octavian is, and that's for me one of the most important things, right? Because as we say here in Greece, fish smells from the head.
Hmm.
When it means that
Yeah,
if
saying,
if
yeah.
if the leader sucks, the whole thing is gonna suck. But I get the best vibes from Octavian. I enjoyed our time. I enjoyed our private conversations, and I really think it has a good. You have a good chance here. I really do. But
I appreciate that a lot, like
I'm just a guy.
honestly, and yeah, we are all just a guy. Like
And
no one is
together we can
anything more.
make Voltron. That much I
Exactly.
know.
Yeah.
Together we can make Voltron. That's the whole idea behind it. Yo, I think we're covered for the day, and we will cover. You can see Octavian on my chat if you know, and you can join their Discord, join the testing, and be ready for release until summer. And we got this here. You heard this here first. And I think that we're good. If you have nothing else to say, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thank you for asking questions. Thank you for supporting the whole endeavor. And make sure to keep Kallitone in mind and what it's going to be. It's going to blow up very soon. Anything you'd like to say before we move on?
Just I want to thank you and thank your community, and I'm super happy that I had the chance to do this, and we will see each other.
It was nice, right? It was nice. I took the lead a little bit. I cut you off sometimes. I try to be a good interviewer, but I haven't done it.
You did a great job. Don't worry.
I haven't done it since my radio days, right? It's been a minute. Everybody, this has been NAC and Fiction Friction. We had Octavian with Kallitone with us. Go keep Kallitone in mind. Do whatever you want to do to support it, and upload your music. Vote for music. Use it as a tool, as an instrument. Do whatever you like with it. Mess around, and if you find something you would think could be better, go on their Discord. Tell it to them. Trust me. They will check it out. They will tell you, that cannot be done because this and that. This is that kind of community. I love this part of this community and how open and down to earth they are. And you know how you usually have something smells weird and this is corporate hidden behind that. You cannot have that when the man himself who creates the app is over here and you can see him and see how honest he is. And I think that's about it. And personally, you and Kallitone won me over. I will be enjoying it. And if that makes if that changes in the future, I will make another video. But I don't think it will.
Yeah, please do. If you don't like it, do a video to talk shit about it.
But I don't think that's going to be the case. Or at least I don't hope so. Thank you all very much. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And for about the marathon, I'm going to be back in a minute and we will continue with our marathon and No One Alone on holidays. And thank you for the follows and thank you, Kallitone, for all the support you've shown me so far. Octavian, thank you for choosing me and see you next time, okay?
Will do.
Love you, man. See you on chat. Be right back, guys.
If you wanna have fun in the magic space, all you gotta do is make one yourself. Sing the stories that take place. Love a dragon, fight an elf. We can make our dreams come true and then make a book about it. Just remember to never doubt it, that the story's up to you, that the story's up to you, that the story's up to you.